am I looking for?
Oh, gonna get
scratch paper.
Today.
Scratch paper, water, books. I don't need NPCs. And, oh, I do remember what the last thing I needed. I'll do it while we're doing whatever. Okay, so, yeah, it is officially gone live, so let's... Oh! I'm glad I didn't, because that would have been a spoiler. Boom. Lower that.
I want a spoiler!
Me too. Is it we all die?
Are we gonna be gallantly saved by my father? That would be dope.
No, by your mother, actually.
That would be extra dope.
Yeah, that would actually be super dope.
Mom rolls up like, sup?
And her dad pops up. What?
Like you just find out, it's like, yeah, by the way, your daddy may have taught you how to fight, but I taught your daddy how to fight.
No, it's like that. It's like so weird. Your dad is her weapon. He just appears out of nowhere.
He
That
may
would
have
also
been
be
your
super
father, but he was never your daddy boy.
I just love the thought of Mama Drake, or... Yeah, we'll go with that.
Mama Drake being an absolute badass.
Showing up with a frying pan, rolling up a sleeve, going, "You get away from my boy now."
She just has her tablet and a quill, and then proceeds to kill 20 Terrai.
Just a mockery only.
Is she like a Death Note protagonist or something?
Well, no, because she's a Risen member, so she doesn't come equipped with any like, oh yeah, no, it's fighting time, so I have medium armor and a broadsword. It's just like, no.
You know, there is an entire school of the Risen devoted to fighting.
Are they disciplined?
Yep, it's the members of Discipline, or the School of Discipline.
Is that what your mom is?
No, she's honor.
Alright, so, we are officially live. Welcome to the Ilderon Tales. This is Group B, Legends Lost, and most of those legends have been found now. We have... Ooh, I should have did a roll call. Is Ramon here? I didn't hear him talking.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Eric, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Hey, and do we have a KG?
Absolutely.
Alright, we've got a full party tonight. And, yeah, I don't have to control anybody except for the dozens of NPCs you guys have.
Oh, shit, I gotta go, Brandon.
Oh, reported.
Shit, I do too. My dinner just arrived.
Are you guys serious?
No.
I was going to say, I'm so done with this game.
That would have been great.
Just I it all down. D&D is canceled, bastards. Just leaves.
Yeah.
I want to watch the stream just for that one moment right now.
Anyways, we are playing Dungeons and Dragons tonight. It is a role-playing game. Everything you guys are seeing tonight is live storytelling, and nothing is planned. Anything can happen. The dice can fall any way, except for the dozens of ways that Daxtrin foresees them falling. Inside joke. Hey. And then last thing, and then we'll get started. If you are one of my students watching this, thank you for your patronage and watching, but this is not PG 13, and it is not child content appropriate. So if you show your parents or anything, I warned you. Anyways,
disclaimer.
We're rated R for rad as fuck.
Go watch Shrek or something. Eddie Murphy is amazing.
We're rated R. That was 1. We only have a 5 limit.
Anyways, so how I like doing the recaps. I want to go around in a circle. Since we have a full party, everybody try and keep it L shorteronies. Give 2 sentences, what you did last session, and then what you're hoping to achieve this session. Starting with the oldest member of the party, Urkus. Ramon controlling Urkus.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
I forgot my own name.
You wanted me to introduce Urkus and his motivations, right?
You can, or just recap last session from Urkus's perspective.
Well, I play Urkus Verjon, half-elf ranger. Last session, Urkus... I think it was last session. Yeah, Urkus made a will to give away his items to a former party member, Jessica, who is a small girl who we kind of let down. And, you know, we never see her again. I'm hoping that she could use the money that is being left to her to find her own way.
You can go your own way.
But we're going away.
I'm
Okay,
prepared for the die.
next it's going to be Rob controlling Roman.
So I too made a will to the same party member because I too let her down. We went shopping. Admir dropped a hella cash. We got extorted. Didn't see that coming.
Gotta drop a little more cash
It's-
now.
I had to. I had to
Less we, more Admir.
Yeah, I had to convince what's her name? Calendar. Kenyara?
Yeah, Kenyara Calendir.
Not to blab on Reese because that could have been fun. And yeah, we're getting ready to go fight Daxgrid. My motivations for this session are to die, but to die with honor and flair.
Hey, there it goes. Next in the group is gonna be Eric controlling Draelos. Alright, I'm skipping Eric. Oh, his mic's lit up, but I don't hear him saying anything. I see your mic lighting up, Eric, but I don't hear you saying anything. So just focus on driving, and then whenever you get home, we'll come back to you. Alright. Then the next longest character is going to be Anthony, controlling Admir. I had to remember Admir, Terran, Celebris, Madara, and the hundreds of others.
You don't have to remember Madara anymore. She doesn't exist.
I know. This pleases the man.
Hey, Madara was cool. I'm playing Admir, I dropped hella cash, and I got extorted, and a building might be fireballed soon.
Okay. And then we have JJ controlling Zodra. Yeah, I know. That's perfectly fine.
Hi, I'm Doja, the human paladin. Well, sorta paladin. Last session I went to the Calcan office in Dockensdale and kind of dropped a knowledge bomb on one of the other survivors that Calcrest still stands. It's just in a demiplane. And I then learned more about who kind of helped put it there. And my goal tonight is not to die, but we're probably gonna die.
Alright, and then finally KG controlling Cordis.
Hello, I'm KG. I play Cordis Nox, the Earth Genocide Barbarian, who did a lot of scowling last game and is not afraid of dying.
That's because you come back on a whim.
Not on a whim. Somebody has to actually want me back. But yeah, so that's about it. Scowling and not afraid of death.
Can you hear me now, by the way?
Yes, I can.
Yes!
Cool. Apparently my car screwed things up. So, Draelos stalked around for a little while trying to protect the party, bought piles of contraband, almost got locked up for having stuff he shouldn't have, aka a giant bridge hound and a bag of holding. And my motivation for this week is to get the final hit.
Of course.
What are you... Oh, gosh, what's the quote? What are we gonna do tonight, Brain? The same thing we try to do every night, Pinky. Get the final
Take
hit.
over the world.
Kill steal.
It'll still get a bunch of bound put on us.
Alright, so let's get started. So last session started off on the 14th of Hunter. In the morning, you guys went through the day. You had several shopping experiences, buying some illegal goods, trading information, and scryings with trading. I use with quotation marks with the Bloody Fog, letting the extortionists know that Lyra is sending an emissary to Ardor Sarai to negotiate peace. The party met with Kenyara Calendir. And with Kinyara was the emissary that Jimprius Mari sent to help you guys deal with Daxtrin. Rees Mari, or Lady Rees Mari. I don't remember her specific title. Then from there was some important information nobody mentioned that I did want to mention. Rees let it slip that Jimprius knew Daxtrin and the Archlight was on their way to Cedal. Oh, bless you.
Sorry.
And that Jimprius's original plan was to start a coup on the ship in the middle of the ocean and to let them all kill each other and drown in the ocean. And that didn't work out in that Daxtrin was never supposed to be in Cedal doing what he's doing. From there, the party, just like... well, actually, that was after Roman and Cordis convinced Kinyara to let her stay and not tell Supreme Light Pramada of her true origins. And then the party... I think you guys all agreed you had the horses to move out. Or to mount up on horses and to travel as swiftly as possible, leaving that evening and hopefully arriving at night. Alright, so we are going to pick up on the night of the 14th, moving into the morning of the 15th, and doing your guys' travels on the road. So, you are leaving Dawkinsdale.
Brandon, real quick.
Yes.
You said that the note that I got about...
Oh, yep, that was the last thing I wanted to mention. I was like, I felt like there's more. Something I didn't do on stream, but definitely did need to happen, that was just me slipping up. Returning back to Pramada Watch, Admir received a letter. The specific text of the letter says to donate 1,000 gold to donate 1,000 gold to gosh, what was the name of that? Oh, the Vanishing Phoenix Inn. Otherwise they're informing the authorities, and that's the entire note.
They're informing the authorities?
Give it to lunch money when we go tell the principal.
Pretty much. But
if I remember right, it was pay them, or they would either sell the information, or they would tell Lyra that he told them.
Admir's gonna look at the scribe that handed this to him and said, "Who gave this to you?"
They're not gonna know. It's just a random scribe. It's like, I handle hundreds of letters a day. She shrugs. I am gonna grab another D20 though.
Roman.
Yeah.
He's just gonna hand Roman the note. We have an issue.
No, we don't. You tell Lyra.
Tell Lyra that someone illegally used magic to steal your thoughts and is plotting to stop her, whatever, diplomatic mission, and then just have her burn the place.
I guess that's fair, but...
Besides, she's not gonna kill you. She's already sending us to our deaths anyway.
Oh, think positive, Roman.
Like we volunteered.
Where is Lady Pramada right now?
It is the evening of the 14th. probably preparing for rest.
You want me to get her, or you want to send a scribe?
My immediate thought was sexy Terrai ladies. So
She's in. She's over by the Earthfire right now. Looking at the scribe, can you request an audience with Lady Promado for us before we leave?
So, the timetable for you guys leaving is within the hour. So, the scribe is gonna, look around and say, I mean, it'll take me at least 10 minutes to go, get the paperwork needed, but I'll try. And,
so, just do what you do, please.
Message! Message line like, wait, who was that? Had something important to say to them? I forget the name.
Admare needs to talk to Lyra.
Just message Lyra like, hey Lyra, I don't know if it's bad time or not, but Admir has something he needs to tell you. It's of importance and he'd like to say it before we leave. You can bear a moment. That's probably more than what I could say in message, but you know what?
Alright, so
whisper, there's no...
whispering the message, going around the corners, moving through the hallways, and finding its way to her ears. She is going to respond with a hiss and say, "So help me, I will ward these halls against divination magic." And
I do that anyway.
It's probably be a good idea.
Yeah, and she's gonna say, "What?"
She here now?
No, she's not there. That's her response through the message.
She wants to know what it is. I guess she's just not gonna come.
Who did we deal with? Did you get their names? Their organization?
Did they actually tell us the organization's name? It was the...
Right. I know as a player, but I don't...
I know as players.
They did not tell you their name.
We know the bar where it was.
The Vanishing Phoenix Inn. Criminals at the Vanishing Phoenix Inn know about the peace emissary are extorting Admare.
I will relay that to Lyra. And then after the message, I'm like, she says she needs a ward against divination magic, but good thing this is a transmutation spell.
Wait, is it?
Yes, the message is a transmutation spell.
Crazy.
But I sent that message to Lyra.
You don't get a response.
Well, good news, she didn't say anything. Bad news, she didn't say anything. But she got the message.
I fear we should move before she comes in blade drawn.
I think you'd rather face Draxon.
I you have a better chance against it than Lyra, I feel.
I feel we'll likely survive longer against Draxtrin than Lyra right now.
Exactly.
Alright, at that comment though, actually, the door of your room's gonna open.
Oh shit.
Captain Kenyara Calendier and nameless NPCs, well, not nameless NPCs, NPCs who are probably gonna die.
Yay! We'll bring our boys home, or girls.
I'm bringing only one girl home tonight.
All these pictureless NPC boxes popping up.
Don't worry, people. We're gonna make sure you live long enough that Brendan has to picture you.
I will heal every one of you.
Look, guys, it's our new characters.
I call the alchemist.
That would be so fun.
Alright, so, Kenyara is going to step in, and she's going to point to Kristoff. He is a cleric in the Sun Yet's robes, and she's going to say, this is Christoph. He's our light. Lawrence, our scout and our eyes, ears, and swords when needed. Guaranteed, he's our alchemist and handles any medicinal problems we might encounter while we're deployed. And this is Arcanist Torad, trained at the university. He'll keep us safe while we're out there, warded if needed.
Pleasure to meet all of you.
They all nod in one accord. And Riaz is going to step into the room, and looking at everybody, she's going to say, "Well, are you ready to march towards..." She steps out and then steps back in and says, "There's a general that needs slaying." She steps out and then steps back in and says, "It's going to be an honor to serve with you." Sarai and Dorai hand in hand.
I think the first one was good.
I personally like the second.
I'm upset it took 3 attempts.
I am too.
She's gonna step out and then step back in and say,
I swear to God.
"Are you ready? Let's go slay a general."
Wonderful.
That's fantastic.
Let's go.
Whatever Lil Najin is for Wunderbar.
You just made it, Rob.
I don't know.
I didn't.
I don't know
That's
what
the
that
thing.
word means.
It's German for excellent.
All right.
I've
So
watched enough social media. No, I've watched enough TV shows.
I've watched
I know.
enough social media.
I know influencers.
heading out of Pramada Watch, you guys have there are 5 horses for Order 6042.
You're going to say 66.
I was about to. There are 6 of you party members, so everybody can mount up on a horse, and one person is horseless.
I got my lion.
Do we have
Okay.
like Admir has his lion, and then didn't Zodra summon his horse, or is that part of the number?
Did summon my horse. I summoned a celestial warhorse.
Okay, no, that is not part of the number. Then you guys have 7 mounts altogether, and you have 6 plus 5 is 11 plus 1 is 12 people. Only one person doesn't have to ride double. Kinyara will take a horse alone since she's in plate armor. Alright, and I already rolled your guys' encounter die for on the road. The first
It's
night
Lyra.
you guys run into Lyra Pramada. Please roll for initiative. No, I'm kidding.
She has 20 soldiers.
She actually has a plus 20 to her initiative. When you ask for it, she just says yes.
Alright. Let's go with adventure music.
Dun, 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 dun,
A wild Admir appears.
Alright, so, you guys are headed from Dockensdale to presumably the warfront that Daxtrin is pushing through. And I should do this on this map. It is going to be a day, just over a day's travel there. So you guys are going to get there in the dead of night. The first night on the road is going to pass uneventfully. Order 42 will take up watch. Alright, and the second day on the road is... Well, the second day doesn't matter because you guys are going to get there on the second day.
Yeah,
Okay.
our encounter is Daxter.
Brandon.
Yes.
Should I roll 2 for my mirror?
Oh, yeah. No, roll 1. Only 1 day's pass. It regains charges at sunrise. 1d4 minus 1.
Believe.
Again!
No!
Oh!
Yes! No cheat codes for this encounter.
Bullshit! Daxtrin's a cheat code!
His entire
Exactly.
existence is a cheat code.
He's absorbing our cheats.
He saw this coming, so he blocked it.
Got goddamn wall
We
hacks.
don't need.
All right.
He used his stupid ability to re-roll it and got a 1.
There you go. Damn wall hacks.
Let's go to this and
Aimbot.
aimbot. All
I
right.
don't know if my aimbot's gonna work.
Alright, also, I gave Roman my second enlarge potion.
Okay.
Oh, I have an enlarged potion. Is that in my inventory?
If it's not, go ahead and add it.
It's
Oh,
not
I have to
this
get rid
now.
of this book. I don't have this book anymore.
No, you don't. I don't even remember why you had that book.
Because most of the time what happens is, hey, we obtained this thing. Who's gonna hold it? Silence. Roman has a bag of holding! All of you.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry.
Draylux has a bag of holding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's occupied. It's occupied.
It's occupied.
All right.
You didn't see anything.
Oh, I also don't have this vial of ashes anymore.
No, you
It's
do.
a vial of mud.
It's a mile of mud now.
I'm gonna say I don't. I'm gonna say that process of us getting rid of it.
I have a bag of dirt.
That
So
also
does he
Powery?
Too soon, man.
It's been like almost a year.
No, it hasn't. It's been like 2 weeks.
In,
So she was initially killed?
in game time, it
Yes.
was the 34th of Priestess. That was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, it's about 2 weeks ago. This is about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm sorry that I haven't healed from my long ago trauma.
2 weeks ago.
Get over it, crybaby.
It's been an emotional 2 weeks for Roman.
Ass. He's met his mother.
Girlfriend died. Met another girl. Caused her to lose her job.
All right, so you guys
It's
are
on the
going
wall.
to, or as you guys are riding on the horses, Kenyara is going to call to you and point to the darkening sky and the fog gathering around. She's going to say, they made their encampment in what was left of the town of Milgarai. It was a large temple for travelers moving through the country towards the Earthfire. And she's going to point to the sky and say, you can see they've already started defiling the land. As long as we can kill them before it sets in, or as long as we can purge this filth before it sets in for a few days, the land will recover. And she's going to point to the mist and say, I don't know how much dealing you guys have with Terai, but normally this means a powerful one's close. We might not just be dealing with Daxtrin.
I mean, we've dealt with some pretty strong ones before. I'm gonna offer 0 additional context.
I'm gonna look at Dralos.
I feel like Ralph, kind of sitting on the bus, just going like, "I'm going to die."
Dralos is the meme. This is
I'm in
fine.
danger.
Everything's fine.
I'm in
okay with
danger.
everything.
Everything's fine.
Alright, so the landscape is gonna slowly start decaying the further you guys ride northwards, till you're in this thin forest of just dead and dying, decaying trees. No more
Wow, looks like home.
grass. Yeah. The sun is officially covered by clouds at this point. And everybody go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw as you get closer to
I'm
this
pretty
forest.
sure everybody's within 10 feet of Zodra.
Con save?
Constitution saving throw.
What's with the
You are
sheep
trying to
for that?
beat DC 15.
I think I'm good.
I didn't.
All
Is
right.
you at +5?
Well, yeah, if I +5 it, it's a 13. So,
Yeah. Well, yeah, no, you fucked.
do I want to burn my inspiration?
No.
No,
Probably don't.
not worth it.
Hey, I did it.
God, guys, you know.
Yeah, you guys have 2 paladins with you, so everybody's gonna get that a little bit. All right.
Oh wait,
so,
does that stack? Does the
no, does not.
No,
stack.
you only get it from the highest numbered one.
Yeah,
which-
no, so I still failed. So tell me exactly how much throw up am I producing right now?
Yeah. So Roman, you are affected
Yes.
by
Stop throwing up. You're pooping.
you are affected by the sicken condition. You can repeat the save in an hour to try and regain your constitution about you. Yeah, as soon as you get into this defiled land and close to like all of these terrai, like that pull on your soul just feels gripping. Like just when you feel fear in your stomach and it just squeezes, like that feeling, except something's also pulling it out of your out of your pelvis or chest or stomach area, whatever you want to call it.
Wherever I keep my soul. So
yeah.
I'm really feeling it in the hands.
But yeah,
Hands and
you
feet.
are sickened. Along with 2 other.
What is the second condition?
It's in the player handbook. Oh, it might be poison. Let me look.
You might be thinking poisoned,
Yeah.
because I don't think there's a second.
Wait, I'm poisoned? This was a poison check? God damn it, of course I failed it.
Let's see.
Don't you have that thing that
Wait,
prevents?
that's
poison?
actually a good question. If it's a... I might get that with advantage.
Yeah, like if it counts as poison, he might.
Yeah, it's the poison condition.
Well, Roman, I believe you have something.
I was about to say, let me double check something real quick.
I believe that belt does give you advantage on.
I have advantage on saving throws against poison. I don't know if this counts.
Yeah, it is not poison. The condition is poison. The condition is magical aberration energy going wild.
Well, this has been fun.
Hey, it's only disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah, it's only disadvantage on
Only.
attack rolls against a guy that can basically do that anyway. I have double disadvantage against attacks.
You got double fuck you, is what you have.
Can't one of the 2 paladins just fix?
I mean, if we knew it was happening to him.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure immediately I just start going, "Ugh. God damn it.
You guys are going to be getting here at sunset, so you're not. Oh, wait, no, you're getting here after sunset. I was wrong in my description. The sun would have been down. There would be clouds covering the stars. However, you are still waiting till your scouts get information before you just go in gung-ho. And the order is attacking the gates, and you guys are attacking Daxtrin, allegedly. Alright, so if you will look on the screen, I provided you with grid paper on the right side of the screen to draw anything you want as I give you guys descriptions. So you guys are going to dismount as this forest narrows, and on the pathway, Kenyara is going to get off of her horse and say, "The camp's right up there. We shouldn't ride any further. We should walk the next 300 paces by foot, and then scout what's left of the town."
Brennan, I'm going to be right back, but I'm going... Tapa is invisible, and I'm sending him with whoever's going to scout. So we have eyes on the field.
Alright. You guys...
I'm tempted to to go along with, but I'd rather hang back and just take the info from.
Alright.
Does the other paladin heal what's going on with Rob or not? So we do have 2.
And we also have the alchemist too.
Yeah.
And an alchemist.
Kenyara looks over at Roman and is just gonna slap him on the shoulder and just say, "It'll pass. Just give it another attempt." She does not heal him. Guaranteeing Guaranteeing's gonna say, "Hey Kenyara, it's just like that den in Caius Coast." And she's gonna say, yeah, it is.
Stupid inside joke.
I'm just growling with my eyes as I just I want to vomit and I also want to hit things. I just want that noted.
It's like I was there in a different body.
So it just gets flashes from another life.
It's like, God, why am I so short?
Another shorter life.
Oh, I never put Riaz's spells on here. Alright, so the original plan was to send Riaz and Draelos to scout. Draelos has opted not to.
Unless someone tells me that I should, but...
Draelos, you're really good at, vanishing.
I'm sneaky as fuck, I get it. I'll go.
Like, I'm having trouble seeing you nowadays, so if you could be so helpful.
I'll go along. All I needed was a little nut.
Don't worry, Draelos. As you feel something, some weight that's not there on your shoulder, we'll have eyes and ears on you.
And all of a sudden, someone just shouts out, "There's Olivia!"
Nope, I'm done. Out, see ya, bye.
Well, Andrelos makes that stealth check, but he runs the other direction.
Reyes, she's going to, she's gonna call for Draelos and say, Draelos, come on, we should, break off from the, main group. And whole entourage of the, Sunyeth is definitely gonna be seen.
Game on. Let's do this.
Alright, go ahead and roll me a, stealth check.
And by the way, I am going to use my... What's it called? Reliable talent.
Okay. Do you need me to roll it for you?
I think I'm okay.
Okay. Alright. I don't need your reliable talent. That's the second lowest roll you can roll, the 24. Okay, so you and her are going to sneak. You and her are going to sneak to the gates, and
1 second before they leave. How long are we waiting before we move in?
Can't someone just whisper to me if there's an emergency?
I believe that Admare could tell you through Tapa.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
But I believe Cordis is asking because he's going to cast Pass Without Trace.
Yes.
Problem is, I think Pass Without Trace is only on self. You have to be 30 feet with them.
I thought they had to be within 30 feet when I cast it.
I got it. I'll look it up.
It's a sphere around you, for anybody within 30 feet of you. If you cast it on yourself.
Yeah, if you cast it and they step out of your range, I believe it no longer is in effect.
Fair enough.
Yeah, range self.
Cordis can come too.
No.
What's that big boulder moving?
I don't know.
Don't.
He made like a 26. Who cares?
We had really high charisma. He could just say, "Don't mind."
Okay. Whoever wants to draw this can, but you guys are in unfamiliar territory, and you are not at the leisure of exploring and doing things freely. So I'm not providing you with a map. You can take notes on the descriptions I give you. If you get lost, I feel it's within character. Okay, so you head northeast up this path. Riaz and Draelos breaking off from the party. You guys walk those 300 paces that Kenyara told you, and you see the gates of what's left of the town. There is smoke rising from behind it and the rubble of buildings. There is also a temple through the fog somewhere in the middle of the town that you can see in the distance. There are figures with eyes aglow around this gate.
Can you estimate on how many?
Yeah, Riaz is gonna say, I count 4, but I hear more. Stepping out of the fog. Is going to be a giant towering over the wall and stepping over it. He's going to talk to the people there, and would he speak in Infernal? No, he speaks Giant. He's going to... He knows the languages he knew in life. He's going to speak in Giant and say, and point down the path, and then point towards where Reese and Dralos are hiding, across from the gate. It doesn't seem that the people notice you, but 5 more guards are going to come to the gate. It looks like skeletons, and they support these people. He points again down the path. The people at the gate are going to look up at him and nod. There is now a total of 9 people at the gate. Or 9 bodies at the gate, not including the giant. The giant steps back into the fog.
I don't really have super high perception, but would I be able to guess whether they're saying that there's someone there or just to keep a good eye out?
Roll me an insight check.
Could I also roll that, Brandon, or no? Since I would be watching this through
yeah,
Tapa.
I'll allow you to. Gosh, it's real hard to understand Giant.
Admir, you should make sure that the party knows that they're on the alert.
You're gonna hear from your shoulder. You got it. I'll let them know. And I will snap out real quick, look at everyone else, and go, I think he knows we were coming. He's
Of course
fortified
he knew
his...
we were coming.
He's fortified his defenses, and there's some undead giant abomination.
Of course there is. There's always something.
A giant.
Excellent. We have him right where we want him.
So at here, Giant, I want to go ahead and cast False Life until I get max HP from it.
Just starts touching yourself like, please, 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 please. Okay, good.
This is great that I have this at will.
Alright, so, Riaz from the, shrubbery, or from the Rocky Outcropping, is going to, whisper, to, Dralos. I think we should try and jump the wall. We only need to find where... Oh, go ahead.
Isn't the wall, like, basically rubble? Like, wouldn't we just have to find a kind of a hole in it?
Yes. Some parts of it are rubble. Some parts of it have had things, like, stacked into it to make this into a war camp.
Let's look for a reasonably easy to step over rather than something to climb over and get stuck standing with above a group of people.
So you have the options of jumping the wall back towards the party, to the southeast or the northwest, you can jump the wall.
Not in a direct line of where the giant was pointing.
Okay. So if you go the opposite way of the path, there is a wall there that you can jump. So
I'm going to signaling at Reyes. I'm going to point in that direction.
okay. She's gonna go with you. And
By the way,
I'm
I
gonna
have
roll
my
a percentage
daggers
try
ready.
on if this wall is crumbled or if it's reinforced. All right. So the wall is not reinforced. This is one of the rubbled areas of the wall. You can get on top of it and into the camp through it. However, the stones that make it up could potentially slip or slide. You have to be very precise with your climbing. I'm going to say, roll me a athletics check to climb, and instead of athletics, add your dexterity to it for how good you are with your footing and your hands.
+5.
+5. That puts you at a 14.
Oh wait, no.
I also have
proficient,
one.
right?
Yeah, if he's not proficient with it, he's not proficient.
Well, I just meant with reliable talent.
Wait,
Oh,
could I do acrobatics? Like, wouldn't that make more sense than athletics?
Acrobatics if you're trying to like jump over this wall.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll allow it. Just like you wait till the guards aren't looking, run, hop on one stone, hop on another, and then just like clear the whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay, add your acrobatics instead. No, same roll.
Much better.
Add your acrobatics. So it's going to instead of a 7.
Instead of 2, it's +9.
Yeah, so it turns into a 16.
Shouldn't it be a 9 or a 17 because of is reliable?
Acrobatics is dexterity already.
Yeah, so reliable talent is only if you have expertise in the skill.
Oh, gotcha.
Is it? I thought it was if you're just proficient.
I thought it was
with
proficient.
It's proficient.
I'm unfamiliar with it. So yeah, it is. If you're proficient with it, then it becomes a 19.
19 it is.
Oh wait. Yep, 19. Okay. All right. So yeah, you are going to clear this wall, jump over, and just
Smug look at everything.
Reyes is going to follow you, making the climb check, and she is going to come down on the other side. Looking in this, there is a you can see. Ooh, here we go. Gotta move the next one to the map layer. Okay, you can see a courtyard to your to the east, to your right. There are more patrols of soldiers moving through there, and there you can see an entire horde of skeletons in the middle of probably about 40 of these skeletons just sitting here waiting for an order. There are various buildings that have been broken down, and tents have either been placed on top of them, inside of them, for the few like living members that are here. But the smell of death is rancid. Completely north of you, there is a whole pile of burning corpses and about 16 people tied up to a broken marble structure. There are 2 guards walking back and forth. It seems like through a row of these people that there were initially more, but these ones don't seem like they have very long left. They are withered and starved and beleaguered. There's a path to the north west and another path that leads straight south. You can see an opening in the wall from it. It curves around the fog and out of your sight. To the north of you, there is the inner part of the town. This wall is much larger, but you can also see on this hill here, there is the cathedral overlooking this town that Kenyara was talking about.
Admiral, please convey this to the...
I have no idea if I'm drawing this right on this map. Someone please help me.
I mean, that's fair for Urkus of, like, just getting information back from Admir and Trelos. Like, there's stuff over there, there's stuff... Have you guys ever rangered before? This is not how it works! I
did get kind of confused when you said on the right and then northeast and all that, and I was like, wait, hold on, which way? What? Mm-hmm. Which way are they facing?
I will allow, at any point when you guys go through here, a successful survival check of 22, seeing through the fog and everything, and I will map out the area for you. But for Drelos, where do you want to go? Fog is heavily obscuring this area.
You say we roll it, or the Drelos and raise that?
Anybody inside of here. It is a ruined, rubbled town covered in fog and darkness.
Okay, so then that would be Admir, Drelos, Reyes. But roll it.
And which check is that?
Survival. Which way do you want to go? The place you need to go is in front of you. It's up a hillside and a wall side. If you climb that, you are definitely going to be seen by the courtyard. There's a path that leads to the northwest behind this, or you can go through the courtyard and go around to the hill that leads towards this cathedral in front of you.
I think it's best to go towards the hill without getting caught and get as close as we can. See it kind of scope out our route.
All right. As you walk by, this area, the people in these chains are so on this hillside there's this marble structure all of the people in the chains are tied to. They are very beleaguered, and there are piles of these bodies coming from the direction that you are coming from. So you are headed northeast right now, and walking by these bodies, each one of them is dead and rancid. And as you step by the last one towards the living people, it is actually going to bite Reyes.
Instantly try and stab it.
Okay. Let's...
Assassination.
Roll initiative.
Assassination.
If you beat it in initiative. If you act before it does. This is all happening at the same time. You guys thought it was dead. It is clearly alive. Well, it's not alive. It's very much undead. Alright.
Soul sucking powers activate.
Reyes is following Drelos' lead. You are walking through this fog, watching for the courtyard. She is right behind you, and then something on the ground in the fog moves towards her leg. She looks down, you look down at it, and you guys both roll initiative. I rolled its attack roll, but I did not roll its initiative. Alright, it moves towards her. It is moving at a 10 in initiative. She's moving at 11. You're moving at 20. You have beat this thing for initiative. Roll me an
Assassinate.
attack roll.
Whoops. Global modifier that automatically does it for my dagger, correct?
Yeah. That actually could miss a zombie?
Well, if he's with Assassinate, he has advantage on the attack anyway.
Yeah, you're acting before it. Oh, nope, that's gonna hit. Alright, that's a critical hit. Roll damage. 6 plus 18 is going to be 24. Just enough to kill this zombie. Alright.
Assassinate.
Alright, so this thing is going to... this thing's gonna, like, leap towards... Or, well, not leap. Just lurch towards her leg. She looks down at it. You catch her looking down. You turn around, pull your dagger out, and plant it through this thing's head. I am going to roll you guys a percentage die on if you are noticed. And you are noticed. They have not seen you yet, but the people in the fog are going to be looking towards you. And then the people inside of the, or rather the guards in the camp are going to, you're going to hear them start marshaling. It's like, what was that? The people in the fog look towards you and says, please, don't eat our souls. Please, the goddess have mercy on you. You guys have one round before the courtyard joins in initiative.
Admir, if you're there. I say that myself and Reyes should hide action, and I actually get the cunning action.
Okay. You can go ahead and make a hide attempt as a bonus action. You are definitely lightly obscured from this fog, so it's not going to be an easy time noticing you. And she's going to join you in that, rolling significantly better. She's going to run to the pile of bodies and throw herself in them, just behind them on the ground.
Hopefully they don't bite her again. Try and bite her again.
Oh, that is a good option. Or good question. Good observation. That
Plot twist.
yeah.
Plot twist, undead city, let me jump in the pile of bodies.
Alright, so,
Safest place.
these guards are going to come up and give me that stealth check. Woo! They killing it tonight.
So is he.
Yeah.
After everything is said and done, though, I think those 18s are not going to turn into anything high enough to catch either of you. Because
I don't like that Brandon's rolling high.
yeah, that was just enough to catch Riaz, but with that 22, like, they're going to come up to you guys, look over this area, and there's actually going to be a commander here, like, looking up that both Draelos and Reyes can see, and he's gonna say, I don't like this. General Felmis said that they would hit the gates hard, but he said nothing about these two. or he said nothing about this one. Looking at the crushed head against the pavement. He's going to look to his skeletons and say, Marshal Etchendar for the courtyard. I must consult with his liege. And he is going to head off through the mist, leaving vision.
Oh my god, he looks...
Oh, shit.
I'm still describing everything that's going on to everyone around, not to Draelos or anything. I'm talking to the rest of the party while still keeping my visual through the eyes of Tapa.
Alright. Where do you head next?
How close are people to us?
So those people who were crying on the wall, they're going to be lined up for probably the next 60 feet along this wall, or no, probably the next 80 feet along this wall. The wall goes out of your vision. You can tell that there is some sort of hill in front of you, but the fog in this area is thick, because of the presence of the vampire lord you just saw.
Balls. 2 weeks in a row.
Balls. Alright, so let's go. Let's continue on the path that we were going towards the hill/cathedral overlooking the town.
Okay.
Can I keep my stealth check? That's pretty spectacular.
Yeah, your stealth lasts until contested. Alright, heading up the hill, following this wall, and giving the bodies as much of a berth as you can. I'm actually going to roll their perception checks with advantage, just because you guys have to walk so close to them. And I'm not rolling 16 of these. I'm just rolling...
Anything that makes a motion towards me, I try and kill.
Well, these, as you're, walking, these people on the wall, half of them are just so starved, or just been here for so long, that they are specters of death. They barely look like they're hanging in there. And then the others, every time they hear any sound, they're jerking to the side, looking to the other side, crying. It's a decent enough mass for you guys to sneak by. Getting to the entrance of the hillside, there are buildings that are northeast of you, and another break in the wall. Leading to another area outside of the wall that you can see. The path goes out of your vision. However, within the hill, you see the giant again, counseling, this time with what seems to be zombies and skeletons. The pathway up this hillside is probably about 60 feet wide before there's any buildings on either side. You can climb the rubble immediately to your north, or you can just walk around. But he does not seem to have noticed you.
Excellent. Alright. We will continue in our direction.
Alright. Let's see. Let's send this to the map layer. Okay, you turn up the hillside and get to the top of this top of this encampment, passing about at least a dozen more of those infested buildings.
An extra check to see my surroundings, to see if anyone's even remotely close to seeing me.
Okay, Give me a perception check. 22. You guys are following on the tail of. You guys are following on the tail of that. Well, no, you're not following on the tail of that vampire. He left before you. Up here, you are not going to see anyone who has noticed you. This fog seems like it's helping you just as much as it's deterring you. You can see the pathway leading to this church. You can also see inside of it green light coming from it. The upper rooms of it, though, however, seem completely boarded up, and the roof of it repaired. Parts of it do seem like it suffered from fire or smoke. And you can also tell the cemetery around it has been dug up.
Wonderful.
Riaz is going to point and say, "My master couldn't scry on him. Information yielded nothing. He blocked where he was at." And she points to the blacked out upper room, or the boarded up upper room, and she says, "It has to be up there. It's the only place that can yield complete darkness."
In which case, we should get closer.
She is going to agree. I'm thinking for a moment because I don't want to gotcha, but I'm just wondering if any of your well, I'll just roll your percentage die. That's the best way to do it. There we go.
How long has it been?
Since this has been going on?
A few minutes.
This is happening in live time, so however long it took us to get here is however long it's been.
Damn, I should have been paying attention, because, you know, I have to make a con check in an hour.
Mm-hmm. All right.
We're looking at about 20-25 minutes.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So, going through this cemetery, you guys are going to step into the fog, and immediately, Draelos is going to feel no ground beneath him and start falling. Roll me a dexterity saving throw to try and avoid the pit you are falling into. Riaz is going to reach for you, and she is going to miss your hand. You are going to fall down into this pit.
Can I use lucky?
You have to use lucky before I tell you the result. When
you started giving me the result before I finished rolling.
I know. I'll allow it this one time. Go ahead. Roll me a d20. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. No, I'm kidding. Uh, 11 plus 9 is going to be a 20.
Plus 9. I was like, oh, well.
Right, I saw the 11 and I was like, well, that sucks, bro. And I was like, oh.
Alright, so you are going to take a step into this miss. Riaz is going to dash for your hand. You're going to, feel the ground slip beneath you, and turn and just try and flip over this pit, landing on the other side, and just the mist kind of puffing around you. It is one of those graves that has been dug out. not all of them are easy to see. But Riaz is going to say, just watch your step. And she's going to try and navigate this field too. Before the same thing happens to her, and she's going to jump to the edge of this pit as she takes a step forward, begins falling, and just grabs the other side.
By the way, I do have dark vision.
Okay, they are obscured.
Just saying.
Okay. Yeah, you can see at least 5 more tombstones that have not been destroyed between you and this courtyard. Or before you and the entranceway to this building. And I'm going to roll you another event die. That one actually goes in your favor. You see the green light inside of the cathedral move deeper within it. Riaz is going to say, come on, let's just try and be as careful as we can. She's going to provide you with the help action, trying her best to point out these potholes, or these grave sites. The ones that you guys can't perceive through the fog. You can roll a perception check with advantage. Alright.
Hot damn, I'm rolling pretty well.
So you're going to be able to, with her helping pointed out, you're going to be able to see 3 more of these. You also see a slimy ichor at the bottom of each of these as you move by them. Presumably whatever they did to the body that was in here or used to resurrect it does not look like it's good for living stuff to be in. That said, you guys are going to get to the side of this building. There are broken windows lining the first floor of it. The building rises out of the fog. You probably wouldn't be seen if you climbed it, but you could potentially climb it to the second floor and pry off a board. Or you can try and go through the inside of it.
Edmer, can your Zodra be able to go above these holes and kind of be the invisible eyes?
My Zodra?
Mm-hmm. Your Tappa.
Papa, my bad.
I'm not a lonely animal.
You want me to stay back and direct everyone using Tappa?
I was thinking that a short distance scout, whether or not it's a good idea to continue going forward or whether we should try and climb.
Let me ask the others what they suggest. Can you two stay hidden for a second while I jump out of this to talk to them?
Pretty sure we're okay with our pretty high rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Your what?
Our pretty baller stealth.
I will jump out of my link with Tappa for a moment and discuss the current situation going on, what we've been seeing, what we've run into, to the rest of the group.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are able to talk on the path leading up to the town.
I can try to use Tappa to direct everyone over the holes, at least temporarily. But I can't see if I do that, so Cortus, I might need a ride. Also, they want to know if they should go in on their own now or wait for us.
What are they going to accomplish if they go in on their own? Just get information?
Pretty much, just from what I understand.
I mean, it seems pretty dangerous.
Yeah.
If you get within eyesight of him, you know.
Plus, he could be, expecting them to come in by themselves. Who knows what he's expecting right now?
He's expecting what's ever going to happen. That's the beauty of seeing the future.
Yes, but every time that he does something, we react, which changes the future.
It's a confusing situation. We're somehow creating a paradox and falling into his trap at the same time.
It's because he sees all the possibilities. That's the thing. You don't think of it as, it's constantly changing, but he sees all of those. But it's not here or there.
So what's the plan? Should we move in? Let them go ahead a little further?
I don't know. I mean, if they can confirm that's where he is, it gives us a place to maybe make a more targeted strike.
If they know where he is, we go.
Well, we should at least move in a little closer, so if something goes down, we're not that far to get to them.
Yeah, because I'm exactly moving at full speed right now.
Damn it, are you still sick over there? Thought I would have wore off by now. I'm gonna literally just pop him on the shoulder and hit him with 5 points of lay on hands to cure the poison.
Alrighty.
Poisoned condition.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Yes, you are. The poison condition is removed from you.
I know that's how lay on hands works. I wasn't sure if Brent's gonna be like, "Lol, Terrai poison doesn't count."
Yeah, you are infused with holy energy, pushing off that pool. It's still there, like you still feel it, but you have like the stamina now to endure it.
Oh, blessed be Eldor.
No, that's Sodra's price.
Look, blessed be Aldora's name. Thank you.
Look, guys, one of our people is literally in the enemy encampment. We shouldn't be discussing religion right now. You want me to have Draelos and her venture in just a little further, make sure he's in there, so we can make a strike?
Like I said, if we can confirm that's where he is, we can maybe, get this path to avoid a lot of this nonsense. There's a giant out there.
Yes, I know, I saw it. It's terrifying. It's scarier than Cortus, somehow.
Cortus will reach for a crystal that hangs on a chain around his neck and start mumbling something.
And suddenly you die.
He probably could kill me with one flex of his muscle. I'm paper. Alright, well, just keep an eye on my body, because I still can't see or hear anything when I do this. And he'll reconnect with Tapa.
Alright.
I'm going to take this moment to pray. I'm not going to make a religious check. It doesn't matter. She's not listening.
Pass without trace.
I mean, you could. She might.
Okay.
But then I have to think of how I word it, and let's just get to the stealth.
Cortus
up and save us.
casts Pass Without Trace. Robin says a prayer. And
we're all sucked into the S. No!
Yeah. And for back to Reyes, Draelos, and Tapa. Admir is perceiving through Tapa. You guys are on the ground, looking in through the broken windows of this cathedral. You can tell that the green light lighting these are lighting this interior area. It's coming from torches on the wall, giving off a green flame. One of them has been removed. It moved deeper into the keep before you saw what was holding it.
They said, Draelos, they said, if we can confirm this is where he is, that's the best time to make the attack. So, if you're up to it,
I guess we can go continue it. I'm going to relay this to Reyes.
Yeah, she's going to say, we just need to find him and watch until he starts meditating. Whenever he does, we give the signal to attack.
I mean, I can have Tapa fly in, still invisible, and try to scout it out that way if you two are nervous about going in.
I am nervous.
And she's going to say, invisible doesn't mean you can't be heard.
Well, he flies, so he won't be touching the ground at least. It'll help with not being detected as much, but if you're so sure, I'll keep going as nothing more than a two-way communication.
She's going to shake her head and say, you have my swords and whatever you choose. And she points to the upper room of the cathedral and says, when this is over, he will be dead. Just tell me what you need me to do.
Hold tight while we, as we are guided into this. Don't make noise. We are not the killers. We are the scouts. Know your place.
Well said. Lead the way.
Alright, we continue taking the on ground rather than climbing.
Okay, you're going inside this place?
Yes. God, that makes me nervous.
Alright. Entering from the backside that you came into, as the front of it overlooks the city, or overlooks the war camp. You are, well, actually, you can climb into the window that you're looking through. Stepping into this chamber, it is a long hall of sorts. Presumably some type of a petition chamber. There is a broken stone desk at the front of it, and a series of benches and pillars broken throughout here southwards. On the northwest side of this room, there is a broken, cracked wooden door that's open. On the south side of this room, there is a closed door. You know the south leads back towards the cemetery where you came from. You don't know what's behind the door on the northwest.
Bear with me for each entranceway that we go through. I am going to do a perception check to make sure that nothing is going to jump out.
All right. Looking through here, you can see the bodies of. Well, actually, they would have resurrected those bodies. You smell a pile of flesh. What probably would have been one of those skeletons down there, or probably this is where one of those skeletons from the courtyard came from. There are about 3 of them in this room. But other than that, looking at the door and inspecting it, the door is broken off. It looks like this cathedral was like a last area of defense as they took it. You don't see any trap on the other side of the door, or like attached to the door.
All right, we proceed and go through the door.
Okay, you are headed westward, straight west. As this was on the northwestern wall. There's immediately a door to the south of you, to your left. It is closed. The pathway goes west and then turns northwards.
I gesture and don't say anything, but gesture at Reyes and basically make a 1, $2, motion and point at each door or each pathway respectively.
Reyes is going to point up, and she's going to whisper, "Look for stairs."
Out of character, she does not get that I'm trying to not make noise. Anyway, I will motion towards the door that is closed.
All right. Let's see. Opening this door, you are going to see this was a storage room. There's a door on the south that leads southwards, and everything in this room is going to have been pillaged, thrown to the floor, burned. The door to the south is intact but closed. Reyes is going to shake her head and say, "This is a temple. This is a temple of the wills."
On that note, I am going to motion for both of us to exit, cover my mouth until point at her and cover my mouth again, and then motion towards going down the.
Okay. Going down the hall. You turn the hall and head northwards. The hall extends straight forward for, let's see, 10, 20, 30, 40 feet before you see a doorway. The door is closed. There is another path that leads east. That path goes for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. Before it turns northwards out of your vision.
We'll take the door that is immediate to us.
Okay. Heading straight forward.
Yeah.
Okay. So, heading to this door, placing your hand on it, you can tell this door has been. This door is not of the same wood of the rest of the keep. It almost looks like this one was fashioned onto here.
Can I do any sort of insight into it?
Sure. I don't think you're going to pick up anything other than this door was probably built and added here. It's closed. Do you open it?
I let Reyes open it. Carefully.
She's going to look at you. In the center of the ground, there is more of that itcher here. And it almost seems like a vein going through the stonework of this place. And she is going to put up her hand over her mouth. And she's going to mouth the words to Draelos and say the words, "Who would defile this chamber? It's a chorus chamber."
She really doesn't know what she's dealing with.
She mouthed it. It's okay.
Yeah. And
No. This is like out of character. I'm speaking out of character. Listen to this. Like, wow, she is.
She she's going to point. There is immediately another door. Oh, wait, that's a false wall. My bad. There is a door to your west, in the west of center of this chamber. A door completely to the north, and a door on the eastern wall. The door to the north and the east are open. The door to the north is broken, and the door to the east is cracked open, as in if somebody walked through it. Additionally, there are also going to be footprints of that Itcher through that door. She's going to point towards that east door.
East we go.
All right. Do you walk in front of her, or do you walk behind her?
I'll go in front of her.
Okay. If you don't tell me you're doing anything specific, I'm assuming you're focusing your perception on the doorway you're going through. And you're going to...
I will, before you say what next, I'm going to pause before going through any doorway and see, at least try and focus on a few steps before any distinct.
Oh yeah, there are puddles of that Itcher just kind of pulling up in different areas of this room, spotted throughout this chamber.
Alright, proceed.
Okay. You and her walk to the other side, and you are in a small room. There's a staircase. Oop, I just moved my map. Sorry. There's a staircase immediately to the north through a doorway. It bends out of vision. There's green light coming from the top of it. It is fading.
Out of character, that's super eerie.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, as carefully as one can be, against the wall, I'm going to motion towards Reyes to go, kind of not straddle the wall, go as close to the wall as possible, and we're going to try and creep on the inside wall towards the bend.
Okay. Give me a new stealth check, this time with disadvantage, going through a force chamber. Reyes rolled a 19 and a 6. That's going to turn into a 14 for her.
Boom, shakalaka.
Alright, that is going to be a 23 for you. Heading up this stairwell. Getting to the top of it is going to be a getting to the top of it is going to be a passageway that leads straight to a chamber, and that leads straight to that boarded up chamber that you guys saw. And there's going to be a figure up here waiting outside of a door. He is holding that green torch, and he is going to turn back and look through the down the pathway as you guys get to the top. Missing Draelos on one side of the wall and Rhea sneaking up on the other side of the wall. He makes eye contact with her, and he is going to what is he gonna do? He is actually going to say, come here, my darling. Reyes rolls DC's against being charmed with advantage, and she is going to pass that, and she's going to whisper to Draelos and say, yell. No, she's not gonna yell. She's gonna whisper and say, "Run! Confirm he's in there. I've got this." And she's gonna say, "I've got an entire Sunyeth order waiting for me. Your camp is ours." And she's gonna bust the window at the top of this pathway, and she's gonna jump through it. He's going to run after her. His back is facing Draelos as he looks out this newly opened area and looks down towards the camp.
At this point, At this point, I'm going to alert the party. They've been made.
He turns into mist and chases after her.
Can I ask out of character to the party for a second?
Sure.
Yeah.
Actually, that's actually a no, because he just turned into mist. I was gonna say, should I try and, kill him and push him down the window?
Definitely not. He is a vampire, so you're gonna get a really sweet strike in if you could have stabbed him, but he's a vampire. Vampire.
Alright, I'm going to, along with Tapas on me, carefully creep forward and try and peer through the door.
You go to the door. Peering through the door, let's see, is there going to be a keyhole? There would be a keyhole on this. You're going to get the slightest vision of Daxtrin. The axe is on the far wall of the room. He is not holding it. He is pacing back and forth. It seems he is exchanging words with somebody. Their voice is... Let's see.
Is it familiar?
Their voice is, loosely familiar to Draelos. It's coming muffled through a wall, and it...
Can I roll a perception to see if I recognize the voice?
Perception for me as well?
Yes, you can.
Advantage, disadvantage, normal?
No disadvantage.
And I got a 13.
Okay.
16.
Let's see.
Third oldest party member, just saying.
Yeah, I'm thinking if Draelos would commit this voice to memory.
Jim Prius.
Jim Prius? You never even heard him speak before.
I would recognize that.
I was like, has he committed this voice to memory? That probably strikes out the big one.
Yeah.
The one that choked me out? Yeah.
Well,
No,
Olivia.
I was saying Olivia. Of course you remember. It echoes in your nightmares.
If it's Olivia, I recognize it instantly. I am just saying.
Yeah, so you'll pick it up as the conversation goes on. How long do you sit here and listen to them?
How long before another check?
Okay, I will let you make that decision. I'm gonna... I want to listen to them for as long as I can before I'm noticed. Alright.
I'll say for 20 seconds initially.
Okay, 20 seconds. You are going to hear a female's voice, and it says to Daxtrin, and it's going to say to him, you know the day is coming. Just grab the axe and you can know if this is it. He grunts and just goes, She says, Daxtrin, you can't run forever. I told them everything. And he's again gonna grunt, pacing back and forth. The voice would go on and say, look, you convince me, now let me convince you. Take it and run. Daxtrin is going to say, silence, woman. That's about what you get from the conversation in the first 20 seconds.
I am going to stay another 10 seconds.
He goes on and states, neither one of us have homes. They'll fear my name from Galkin to Cedel. They won't know me as a Shatterer. They'll know me as their final breath. The voice says, and Dother's making deals with forces you can't comprehend. And that's that 10 seconds.
I am going to...
No.
I'm pretty sure Draylos can put this together. But you recognize the voice as Nyla Loonfall.
Sneaking away. Before I sneak, can I discern whether or not she's in the room or if she is purely projecting her voice through some magic of some type?
You're gonna have to get a view of her. You're gonna have to open the door.
No.
But the minimum you can roll on a stealth check is 23.
No.
Come on, give it a shot.
Yeah.
No.
Literally, what's the worst that can happen?
I get killed before anything.
Nyla likes us. Daxtrin might kill you.
Exactly.
Dude, if you get spotted, just shout parlay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But that's just kind of a guideline, not a rule. All right, I am going to sneak away without trying to open the door. I don't know if that door is gonna creak open or anything.
Okay. No, you don't have to. Well, you know what? Let's roll him a perception check. What is his perception?
Am I rolling a new stealth, or is my 29 still?
No, you last until contested. Oh, contested. As you step away from the door, Daxtrin is going to look up and say, Catanir? Look to the wall and say, leave me, woman. I need... and he's going to say, leave me, woman. I need my mind. And he moves to the wall to grab the axe. Draylos, you are able to move away at 30 feet per round. He opens the door, seeing you at as you step into the
staircase.
Yeah,
spiral staircase. I should 30 feet is a lot of
No, he knows you're there. However, you are you turn the staircase on the top of the round. You are out of his vision. You can attempt to hide again.
Attempting to hide.
I could give you a suggestion. I would suggest
run away.
Dash down the out of the staircase so you're not in a forced area, so you don't have to roll with disadvantage, and then hide in an open chamber. You can dash with your
dash and cunning actions.
Yeah, there you go. Give me a stealth check. Woo!
20.
Storyline crits. All right. Running down into the stairwell chamber. You're going to find an area with one of those broken windows. Move out of it and hide on the side of it. He's going to dash down these stairs, axe in hand, cape fluttering behind him, veins popping, run into that large center worship chorus chamber, and you can see his back as he furiously looks around, and he is going to scream, "Ah!"
Safe to say he's not meditating right now.
Yeah, I'm popping out of Topper real quick, and I'm looking at the rest of the party. He's there. He knows Draelos is there. We need to go now.
So you're gonna mention Nyla? Do you know about Nyla?
Yeah, and I'm also gonna mention, by the way, the shadow or the woman we helped over in the cabin, she's there as well. She betrayed us. If you let him know that she told us everything.
Please. She didn't betray us. She rattled him.
And while this is happening, while Tapas, Admir and Tapas are doing that whole bit, I am going to try and get a little distance away from the courtyard.
Just everybody's looking up to the courtyard, oh, boss is screaming, and Draelos is just walking out, yeah, I'm just middle management, don't notice me, with his nat 20.
Right. I just like the idea. It's just he's thumbs up at people. It's man, he's mad.
Finger pointing.
He's doing the Vince McMahon power strut. Nope.
A few finger bangs at people, bang bang.
I was thinking he'd be covering it. I said, I can't see you, you can't see me.
Alright.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Now for the 2 checks that matter. If you guys are going to get back up in this. Perception check. At a 23, he does not have advantage on it. And...
God, his is a freaking...
27.
Can anyone possibly see me?
No, that's not for you. That's for if Reyes was able to get away. You are going to see above this war camp that cloud of mist that you saw the vampire turn into, just kind of zigzagging and darting around, almost like you'd expect a fairy or something, just looking over different areas of the camp. It does not appear Reyes has been found. That said, yeah, you are on the side of the keep. You are, let me look at what side of the town you're overlooking. Oh, you're on the cliffside overlooking, that marble structure that overlooking the courtyard.
So I can see basically everything.
Yes. There was a back path around the cathedral and around the courtyard you did not take.
Draelos is going to try and get the best vantage point facing the where the party is going to be coming from, to also give Tapas a vantage point to kind of give Admir a second set of eyes to navigate.
All right. So the Sunyith is marshaling for combat. Kinyara is pulling off a banner off of her horse and attaching it to a pole. It bears the Sunyith sigil on it. Oh gosh, I never did make their sigil. Let's just put a cross over a rising sun, and a circle. Yeah, And I have that in my mind now, and I'll design that later. And she is going to be holding up the tabard, draw out her longsword, and she is going to tell everybody, now look, we're here to do a service to Illunagai. This is an undead horde we're dealing with. A horde. Without their commander, without their tactics, they are nothing. There are multiple factions of them moving within our country, but they all look here for leadership. So we'll go to the head and we'll cut it off. And if it gets back up, we'll stab it through the chest. And if it gets back up again, we'll set it on fire. Everybody is going to kind of cheer a little bit at what she's saying. And she's gonna say, now still yourselves. If you don't think you're going to make it this day, know your name will be sung throughout history. That with the Sky Queens of Great, Baelson, and who's the other hero of Baelson and Sir Wetchard. The sword and the shield guides us. Now let's go. Everybody can add her charisma modifier plus her level as temporary hit points. She's going to give you guys 15 temporary hit points.
Damn.
Myself included.
No, you did not hear her speech.
That is.
You didn't hear that dope speech.
I'm not about to get hit, so I don't care.
I don't have her spell list on here. Oh, I'm sorry, 14. She's got +3 charisma.
Oh, less than.
But hey, it means she's a level 12, whatever the hell she is.
Paladin.
So.
All right.
Or level 11 Paladin.
Kenyara is going to start moving up the path, holding her banner. Her order members following behind her. She's going to look at the party and say, the plans still hold?
Was there ever a plan to begin with?
Wasn't the plan punch him in the teeth and hope we get out through the... analogy fell apart.
The plan is we go to Daxtron, we take the axe from his cold dead hand, we mock him for being such a child, and then we kill the rest of them.
Yeah. And so, she's going to say, we'll hold the gate. It's a funnel. They have to come through us. And you guys are going to be approaching, clearing that fog. You guys are in a small courtyard outside of the town with those 9 figures at the gate. Moving towards it is going to be the giant. And Kenyara is going to yell, "Charge! Hold the gate!" Banner in hand, her order members charging to confront the 9 people.
Well, let's go while the time is right.
Nobody makes it to Providence sitting on their ass, boys.
That's what I say. We have to go.
I've been walking.
All right.
Just saying, Tapas still has a great vantage point, so avoid the horde.
Should we have Admir lead us?
Our main priority is get the tracks.
That's why I'm asking if we should have Admir lead us going. Don't just run aimlessly.
If everyone's seen day after tomorrow, let Admir be Tom Cruise and be like 6 steps, duck. Go left, right, down, up.
I think that's the edge of tomorrow.
Edge of tomorrow. Thank you.
Because the day after tomorrow is the movie about climate change with Dennis Quaid. I lived that. That
was Wednesday. I'm in the middle of Wisconsin. We had -50 winter.
I'm in the Twin Cities, so.
Have we started walking yet?
I assume we're walking.
I believe we're walking and Admir's leading.
Hey, Urkus.
Yes.
You want to make my life easy?
No.
Survival?
Yeah, give me a survival check.
Can I help?
I was going to say, would I be able to help since I kind of know the layout now?
Yeah, Admir can help.
Alright, so roll with advantage.
Yes.
Okay.
Believe.
But cleave.
Big numbers. Same numbers.
Same number.
What's even the point, man?
I'm going to burn 2 sorcery points so you can add a d4 to that, because this is kind of important.
Alright, so 1d4.
Yeah.
An 18!
So that's how today goes, I guess.
Alright, this is turning out great.
Don't worry, as long as Admir doesn't have to keep rolling d4s, I think we're fine.
Alright.
That cost me 2 sorcery points.
I'm sorry. The dice. Dice hate me today.
I'm gonna post this regardless because I'm
Yay for laziness.
well, no, I'm just not gonna tell you guys what is what. And I have to black out a few things. Give me 1 second. Okay, cool. Alright. And I'll post this here. I'm just not going to tell you guys what is what. Alright, so, what do you guys want to do? Are you walking behind the gate? Are you climbing over the wall?
I'm assuming that we're going whichever direction Drelos went.
Okay, so over the wall, around the courtyard, up the hill, then to the back of the temple, and inside.
That's the path that Admir knows, and he's leading us, right?
Yes. Getting into the war camp, climbing this wall.
Should we roll stealth?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys want to do it as a group stealth check, I will allow that. Otherwise, it's going to be a percentage die if any of these people flooding towards the gate notice you.
I didn't do pass without trace for no reason. Group stealth is...
Alright, roll me a stealth check, climbing over this wall, leaping over it, getting to the other side.
So it's 14. I don't have this.
It's fine.
But that's plus 10.
Yeah, thank God it's plus 10.
15.
Fucking clover.
Rob, you don't have disadvantage, that's a 24. Admir rolls a 29. And Urkus rolls a 33.
Invisibility.
So hold on, let's see. 33. Alright, so
The two tanky boys, obviously.
Yeah, majority of the party has passed it. As a group, you guys are going to pass the stealth check.
Oh god.
The stealthier members helping the less stealthy members get over the wall. You are going to see that the courtyard to the east is flooded with undead heading towards this gate. The giant wading through them.
I actually have to re-roll my stealth because I have this.
Okay.
Oh, it doesn't matter, right? Because unless
You
like,
fail.
No, it does.
I was like, a nat 1 might be it, but like, there's 5 of us, 3 of us definitely passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just I want to be fair. It's like
That's fair.
I have heavy armor and I get disadvantage on stealth checks like this.
All right. Let's see. Okay, so Admir, looking up to the cliffside above this marble structure, is not going to be able to locate Drelos where you left him off at.
But I can sense where Tapa is, so...
Yeah, you can sense Tapa. You cannot see Drelos. That said, Drelos on the cliffside is going to see from all of these infested buildings everywhere and lining the walkways in the ruins of this town. The skeletons, zombies, vampire spawn are all flooding out to the courtyard. The mist overhead stops for a minute, and then keeps its search up for Reyes, not joining in that horde. What's the party want to do? Going through the courtyard is going to be a fight all the way up.
You cut out going through the what?
Going through the courtyard is going to be a fight all the way up.
Then let's go around.
Again, I'd rather avoid a fight if we can before just take the main one.
Okay. Heading up and around, the back path of this is going to be less awe. The back path of this well, the back path of this place is going to be definitely less guarded. There is going to be a horde of skeletons and those zombies moving down to join in the fray, and they're definitely going to notice the party. We can do this as cinematic combat, though. I'm going to count them as 3 horde creatures. They have noticed you guys sneaking up. You guys notice them too. There is no surprise round. You guys can roll initiative against them.
21!
21, alright.
Alright, here comes this major 3.
Mm-hmm.
There was a 3 in it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I called it. Hey, I knew a 3 was coming. It just wasn't mine.
Alright.
Man, I am doing bad.
Can I get freaking inspiration for that? Oh, wait, I already have inspiration. Never mind. Never mind.
Zombie horde rolls a 1. The skeleton horde rolls a 12. The blighted skeleton horde rolls a 20.
Damn, blighted skeleton horde!
Also,
I won initiative! Suck it!
Yeah. Alright.
There's a first time for everything.
Rob has 1 initiative. If you guys look at that map, you guys are on the path heading northwest from 19. It is a open pathway through the rubble of this. Oh, I forgot I had one more picture for when this happened. This is how the front of the gates look right now.
Yeah, we've all watched World War Z.
That's fair. Let's see. GM overview and...
Actually, I haven't, but the part I'm referencing was in the commercial.
I have actually seen that movie. It's not good.
The book is
great.
spectacular,
It was the
though.
greatest movie of all time.
Alright.
I watched that movie and forgot what happened in that movie 2 minutes after watching it.
Dude, Brad Pitt zombies. Duh. That's everything that happened in that movie.
Roman has 1 initiative. The zombies are, I'm going to say 30 plus a d20 of feet away from you. They're 40 feet away from you because I rolled an 18 and I'm not doing
Cool.
that is.
Where is that the closest one, or?
Oh, you know what? I'll, yes. They're a big old horde of stuff moving towards you.
Well, yeah,
you
but I
can
mean, there's 3 distinct hordes, so.
Yeah, you can consider them a staggered line. The zombies in front and the 2 skeletal hordes behind.
Damn, I was really hoping that I could get to the skeleton hordes. Because they're skeletons. Punch.
You know what? I'll shuffle. No, I'm not going to shuffle that.
It's fine. It's fine. You made your choice. Yeah. I will live with it.
So the skeletal hordes are 50 feet. The zombie horde is 40.
40 feet?
Mm-hmm.
2 questions, Rob. 1.
Yeah.
Do we care about subtlety? And 2. Do you, or if so, would you mind holding your till mine? It's gonna.
I mean, we kind of care about subtlety. If you're gonna drop a fireball, they're gonna see it. We might have to get more combat.
Hey.
But I mean, I can still hold my action. just because, they got to get closer, and I have a good guess that horde can't actually get close enough to hit us. So, what do I do when I hold my action?
If you hold your action, you move down into the initiative order, changing where you move to whenever you take your action.
So, do I just say I hold and then it's like, okay, I'm gonna spring up now?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
I'll hold. Yeah. So. Moving
next in the initiative order, the blighted skeleton horde is going to be a 19. The skeletons are going to see flesh, kill, destroy.
If I could have just one thing, I would just like to hold my hands out and give them the come on.
They take the dash action.
I figured they would.
They land in front of the party. They are a large square. They're going to occupy the squares of Cordis, Roman, and Zodra.
I would like to punch now.
Okay, your new initiative moves at an 18 behind them. You can take your action.
Cool. Yeah, I can't flank a horde. I'm just gonna assume that. So.
Did it invite an attack of opportunity given they came directly at them? There was no surprise round?
No, they did not leave the enemy's reach. They entered the enemy's reach.
I feel the need to ask if an 11 hits. I assume it misses, but they're also skeleton.
They are, but these are magically empowered skeletons. The 11 does not hit.
I figured. Does a 12 hit? Oh my god.
Oh, this is great! It's the flowchart! So, another storyline crit is on the way. No, a 12 does not hit.
I'm done!
Alright!
Done.
Alright.
How do you miss? How do you miss? There's a horde! I literally can't not hit a zombie!
This is a horde of skeletons. They have came. You are punching and kicking at them, but they are armored. Some have shields. Some, are just moving out of the way. But for the most part, they're going to be able to defend off your attacks. Alright, cue fight scene of Lord of the Rings of, dozens of things and everybody swarmed and hitting stuff and everywhere. Alright, it's
taking a dodge action.
The 12 does not beat the 13. Zodra's turn. Come on! Channel Divinity, turn on dead.
Ha! That's hilarious! I'm not a cleric. That would be fucking useful right now, though.
What kind of paladin are you?
I'm a conquest paladin. I don't have that.
You can fear them.
I could, but I'd rather save it for the
fair.
bigger guy.
No, spend it now.
Save.
There's not a vampire lord around here.
I know, right? No vampire lord, nothing, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and swing at something. We're gonna swing at one of the horde that's next to us. Run it, whatever. I assume that hits.
You should double check.
Yeah, go ahead, double check for me. Does it?
The 24 hits. Yes.
Okay. So their AC is somewhere from 13 to 23.
I rolled an 11 too, Rob, so don't feel...
Alright, the 11 is going to miss. You're going to deal 7 points of slashing damage to the skeletal horde.
Yeah. And that... I don't really have anything to do with bonus action, so that's just going to be my turn.
Alright. That is your turn. The horde is also occupying Cordis's turn. Oh, I skipped Cordis. Cordis moves at a 15. I'm sorry about that. You'll move before Zodra next round. It is your turn, KG. There's a skeletal horde on top of you. It's a large creature, occupying 4 spaces.
I will rage, and then I will cry.
Alright, you are going to definitely be able to hit. Roll damage. 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, see? This is why I wanted to make contact!
Your maul is going to make a satisfying crunch.
Valpyr bludgeoning damage.
Yes. This horde is still alive. Let's see.
Did you bloody the horde?
I'm doing the math right now on it.
They're vulnerable to bludgeoning, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
How does that work? Do they take just max damage?
No,
It's double damage.
Yeah, whatever damage you deal is double.
Oh.
So you guys have dealt so far that you know about 722 points of damage. They are not bloodied. That 20 hits. Roll me damage. Dealing another. Woo! They are bloodied at that.
And 2 points, or I'm sorry, not 2. 2 plus 5, 7 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
So they're definitely bloodied.
Okay, that's... And 2 points of radiant damage?
7.
Oh, 7 points of radiant damage. Okay, 7.
It's 2 plus half my level rounded down.
Okay.
So, 2 plus...
15, 12, 7.
No, they're
You
actually
guys-
dead. Who knew?
You guys know that they are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage, so I'm not going to keep up with 2 different damages. I'm just going to tell you how much damage they've taken. They have taken 68 points of damage, and they are bloodied. That is Cordis's turn.
Frog could actually fuck you.
It is...
Fuck off! I know that they'd be dead.
Zodra took
It
his
hurts me
turn
deep.
already. And
Yeah, took my turn.
next up on the initiative list is going to be the 12. The second skeletal horde is going to move. It is going to take the dash action, dashing 60 feet. This one occupying, it is going to move around the party. I'll allow, it would, let's see, I'm going to roll a d3. Only one of these would leave reach of Roman. One. So Roman. Roman can use his reaction on the skeletal horde. The skeletal horde occupies Admir and Urkus's space, flanking behind the other horde.
Does a 17 hit?
A 17 does hit.
Yay!
And I rolled a 1.
Alright, you deal
I'll take
10
it.
points of bludgeoning and 5 points of radiant and frost damage. So that's 15
It's-
points of damage.
Yeah.
That is the first damage this one's taken. It is... let's see, Urkus's turn.
Okay, sir. What's our situation right now?
You're surrounded
I
you're surrounded by skeletons, which are next to us being surrounded by blighted skeletons.
Yeah.
And the zombies are just kind of like, I want to be part of the party.
Yeah, zombies are moving at 1. The skeletal hordes have just occupied your guys' party. If you were to think of Lord of the Rings and any of like the fight scenes, there are swarms of enemies everywhere, and your party is wildly slashing in every direction.
Wait, someone give me a shield so I can do some rad tricks while shooting my arrows.
Get your own goddamn.
I'm at 15. I'm at 28.
God.
Cordis is at 52.
I hit. Trying to visualize without something on the board this time. Shoot. I'll shoot at this. Zombies are farther away, right?
Yes, they are. You have close range.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out.
Okay.
You know what? I'll just go for the regular skeletons.
If I had to metagame this a bit, I would go for the blighted, but that's just because they're bloodied. and they move at the highest initiative.
Oh,
so-
okay. They're already bloodied. Okay,
Yes,
I didn't
they
know
are.
what it was. I didn't know which one it was that Cordis attacked.
The
So-
horde around Cordis and Roman is thinning in Zodra.
And then to extra put it away, the zombies haven't moved, and they're 40 feet away, so they're not going to get to attack.
Okay, so our main issue is
Unless I'm wrong
skeleton.
about zombies' movement, but
No, you're not. They're slow,
so.
Yeah, I bet they're slow. All right,
but
so
they
yeah, I'll
have
go with
more
blooded.
HP.
So we'll need everyone for them. All right, so I'll go with the blighted since they're half dead.
Go for it.
They're actually completely dead, but that's beyond the point.
The 16 is going to hit. Roll damage.
Okay. 12.
All right. 12 points of piercing damage is going to kill the blighted horde. As you do, these skeletons are dripping with that green itcher, and it is going to each one's going to explode, and this ick's going to go everywhere. You already know what I'm going to ask for. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Zodra, Cordis, and Roman.
If they're all next to me, I'll get a +5.
Hey, look at that,
It doesn't
Roman.
look like it fucking needs it, but you know.
All right.
Yeah, if I got the +5, it's a 25, so...
Yeah, this ichor is going to burn your skin. You guys take 7 points of acid damage, and
Ow.
keep in mind the temporary hit points you have, and you're just gonna like wipe it off of you, like ugh. For the most part, you guys feel good.
I kind of want to flex it off if I can, just kind of be like, bam, like, fuck.
Roman trait, immunity to poison. All right.
If that counts, that's acid.
Let's see.
Oh, damn, it's acid.
It is
am
acid.
resistant to I do have resistance to poison damage.
All right. It is Admir's turn, and then it is the zombies' turn. Oh,
Well,
so real quick, Ramon.
I'm just gonna.
You
Ramon
made
has another attack, I think.
no, he doesn't because he's the Hunter Conclave. You made an
That's
attack with your
And I
attack
don't have
action.
extra attack. Yeah.
You can have your bird move at speed and make an attack with its reaction.
I don't trust that.
Why
But
be a
you-
hunter if you don't let your bird ever?
Do you
out?
trust it to die for you?
But yeah, you're right.
The answer is no. Can't even do
He
that.
can't even die, right?
It can attack for free on the skeletons around you with its reaction, if you choose.
Okay. You know what? I'll go ahead and do that. You might have to keep reminding me about that because I'm always forgetting about this freaking bird.
Roll me an attack roll with Zodra's Zovra.
Zovra.
Over.
Zobra's
You named it.
character sheet. Did I? My bad.
Yes.
I want to rename it. The 19 hits. Roll damage.
We're gonna
We'll
be
rename it when it finally dies. We'll replace it with like a bear. One.
I had this one bear named Lily.
It deals 1 point of slashing damage. This horde's taken a total of 16. All right.
Caca.
No,
I'm
sorry. That's just
It is
not-
Admir's turn. Zombies on deck.
Well, it's almost done as much damage as
Fuck off. I would like to state that my reactionary punch now puts me over you. So
I don't give a damn. At least I hit with my action.
Anthony, are you there? I'll come back to him. Top of the round. It is
what are the
Roman's
zombies
turn.
gonna do?
Oh, hey, look, it is the zombies. Zombies are gonna take the dash action. They move 40 feet. They're... no, they're not. They're gonna take the dodge action and move forward 20 feet. That's
Is
What
there-
pussies?
They're
Is
not
there
gonna...
an initiative score somewhere?
How are they
no,
smart
I'm keeping
enough?
up with it.
Okay.
I like how they're smart enough to just see their like skeletal comrades explode and just be like, I don't think I need
Sorry
flesh
about
that
that.
bad. It's your
My
turn.
internet- yeah, my internet just literally crashed.
Okay. There's a
this
zombie
exciting
horde within
combat.
20 feet of you.
That's
Sorry,
taking the
so
dodge
then-
action.
There's a what in front of me?
There's a zombie horde in front of your front line.
Okay.
And skeletons all around you.
Yeah, because I wanted to... Oh, come on. What the hell? Hi, you want to work? Please?
No.
No.
Would you like me to roll for you? Just tell me what you want to do.
Okay, I'm Misty stepping back away from the zombie horde, or the skeleton horde.
They've got Mage Slayer! Surprise! No, I'm kidding. Alright, you cast Misty Step, and you Misty Step back 15 feet, gets you out of range of them. That is your bonus action. What do you want to do with your standard action?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do it as a full 30 feet, because
Okay.
Eldritch Blast has super high range.
Yeah, and it's
Alright.
three beams at this point.
Is it 3 beams at 11?
It's
Yeah.
3 beams at 11.
Oh, that's just...
Would you like me to roll it for you?
No, I got it.
Okay, give me those Eldritch Blasts. 16 hits. Roll me another. 21 hits. Roll me one more. 26 is gonna hit.
God, he's like the
roll
world's
damage.
best telephone. Always connected.
That's 1, 2, and 3.
But abysmal damage on D10s. What is this?
Alright, let's see. 3 plus 6 is 9,
Oop.
plus
Don't mind that last one, sorry.
5 is 14 points of damage. The skeletal horde has taken a total of 30... Has taken a total of 30 damage. The skeletal horde is not bloodied. It is Zombie's turn and then Roman's turn. It is Roman's turn. Zombies move forward the 20 feet. They take the dodge
The
action.
skeleton horde's like right behind me, right?
Yes, the skeletal horde is on top. Oh! Nope, yeah, that's fine. Yep, Abner's fine. I was going to say that was with disadvantage, but it's not. Alright, it's
That's why I moved.
Roman's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna try and go ahead and punch the skeleton.
Nat 1! No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I mean,
Please.
Hits.
Yeah!
Roll me
Super hits!
damage on those two. You are going to deal 12 points of bludgeoning damage and 5 points of radiant damage for a
Wow.
total of 17, bringing it to 47. That bloodies them. And then 8 plus 1 is 9, 18 points of damage, plus 9 is going to be a total of 27. Alexa, what's 47 plus 27?
84.
47 plus
No, sorry,
27 equals 74.
Okay, they are dead at 67. How do you... Well, you don't kill them individually.
I punched them so hard, they all dissolve into bone dust.
Hey,
alright.
It does grow plants with it.
And then, I'm gonna burn a key point to take the dodge action. Because fuck those zombies.
They'll
Alright.
be dead before they get to us.
I mean, I want to be sure, because I don't have the... It's like the problem of going so early in the turn.
Alright, it is 15 Cordus Nox's turn.
I will move forward and hit a zombie.
Okay, roll me damage. Or roll me an attack roll. You have disadvantage.
Why do you have disadvantage?
They took the
Oh,
dodge
they
action.
have to dodge action. That's my bad.
Alright, the 12 is actually gonna hit the zombie horde.
Yeah, what's the point of taking a dodge action with zombies?
Well, you got
They
people like
can't
Rob
be
who...
crit. You deal 10 points of bludgeoning damage. That is the first damage they have taken. Alright. The 20 is gonna miss. No, I'm kidding. Roll damage.
Ow!
Damn!
And they will take radiant damage of...
Oh, and there goes that fortitude if this kills.
No, they're a horde. A regular zombie has 22 points of HP.
Oh, that's true.
And 7 more... whatchamacallit? 7 more radiant damage.
Okay. They took a total of 36 points of damage from you. The horde is not bloodied. You knock down a few zombies. They are going to crowd around you and look at you and go, ah! That is your turn. It is the 12. Who was that 12? 12's dead.
Can I use a free action to stare through their soul?
Yeah, they don't have them, unfortunately.
Those things.
I know.
Alright, so next up in initiative order is going to be Zodra.
Oh, hey, it's me. It's a me. I should probably go up there with this, but I don't really feel like spending spell slots, even though these are like the things I would spend spell slots against. So from here, I'm just gonna blast it with an Eldritch Blast, because fuck that.
You should just hold.
Okay.
There's nothing else to hold against. Everything else but these guys.
Roll me those 3 attack rolls.
So
You're trying to beat 8.
1. Oh wow! Shout out to the nat 1.
Swerve?
It was literally a nat 20.
That's
and a
why
nat
you
1.
take a dodge action. Alright, roll me another.
2 and 3. God, there's
Alright,
2 nat 20s here. What the fuck is this?
the 2, the
That's why you take a
25
dodge
and the
action.
17 hit. Let's go, Horde. Serve your master.
12 force.
12 force? Okay. That brings their total damage to 48. They are not bloodied. It is Zodra, not the bird. It is Urkus's turn.
Where is
Not
the
a
bird?
And I came back just in time. So, what's undead still?
Zombies.
Left. You missed me. You missed me. Punch the skeletons into oblivion. I gritted. It was great.
Okay. Good zombies.
Shoot!
Where is your bird, Orcus?
It's
He's
with
with
them.
me.
It made an attack last round. 21 is gonna hit. Oh, well, roll it with disadvantage.
Oh,
You miss on a nat 1. Alright. That hit.
Twice tonight.
Roll damage. Keep in mind your favorite enemy. I don't know what it is.
They're not my favorite. They're
Okay.
not beast or fiend.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Man, one of your favorite enemies are fiends. You'll be really good on the boat when we go there.
You deal 12
Convert me
points
to
of
your
damage.
religion.
That, that bloodies them. They are still alive. That said, your bird can take an attack with its reaction if you'd like. Admir on deck.
I mean,
I
they're
really feel
far
like
away,
the bird
right?
should
Or
just
they-
be using the help action. Like, it doesn't do that much damage.
They're like 30 feet away,
Yeah.
Rowan.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the
I
bird
haven't
moves on
rested.
your turn, too. Or you can roll it separate initiative, or it can move on your turn. It has a
No,
standard
no,
action
it's-
that it can do.
I mean, one hit and it died.
Alright. Okay, so, that is, Urkus's turn. It's, Admir's turn. Zombies on deck.
Okay.
The zombies were bloodied at 70 points of damage.
I'm going to...
13 hits.
For 17 necrotic damage, and they have disadvantage on their next attack rolls.
Okay, they have taken 87 points of damage. The zombie horde is going to flank. Well, it's not going to flank. It can't give itself advantage. That'd be so cool if it could. It is going to move onto Roman Square and Cordis's Square. And Zodra's Square. And it is going to make 4 attacks at all of you.
How does that chill touch work? Is it going to be on all of these, or is it just like...
I'm double checking that right now.
Because I feel like it's the first one.
Yeah, the first one is an 18 and a 4. I rolled that with disadvantage.
Let me double check.
Are these at everybody at the same time, or
It's on attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn.
The
So it's only
order
against you.
Yeah.
That is true. Okay.
Okay.
That's my fault then.
Oh, you can keep that. That can just be against me because I took the dodge action.
Okay. The order of these is going to be Roman, Cordis, Zodra, and I'm rolling a d4 for the last one. 4. There's not a fourth person. Rerolling on a 4. 2. Cordis on the second one. Okay. And I need one more hit for Cordis. Okay, so does a 14 hit Cordis?
No.
Okay, it is going to miss Roman. It is going to hit Zodra, and it is going to.
It?
It's a 19 on the roll before its bonuses.
Fucking hell!
Yeah. Then it is going to miss Cordis. And
Of course, I'm the one hit out of that. I have the fucking highest AC. I'm pretty sure of the three of us.
Why'd you take the dodge action, Roman? Probably going to be dead before it makes its turn, Roman.
I don't know who said that.
I think Anthony was.
All right, it deals 15 points of
Fucking hell!
15 points of bludgeoning damage to Zodra with the slam attack as these zombies swarm around you guys and start hitting you from every angle.
Mosh pit!
Yeah, like, in this swarm of zombies, there are, like, 6 zombies around each person. Okay, that is your turn, or their turn, top of the round, it's Roman. I'm gonna laugh if Roman doesn't kill these. 20 hits, roll damage.
I hope he does.
15 hits too, right?
Yeah, but they may be dead. 5 plus 8 is 12, 13 points of damage. That puts them at 100. How do you kill the zombie horde?
I punch them with some relentless religious fervor that all of their bones break.
Oh, you did it with radiant damage too. Sad day.
Yeah! Go me!
Alright, whatever.
I mean, they probably were fucked anyway. I mean, they had to go through me, the, Portis, what are you again?
I don't really care.
Zealot
care. I'm not
Barbarian.
mad.
The Zealot and then the Paladin. We are Territe Slayers.
We are Territe Slayers. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. That is, that's that combat. You guys can keep heading up that path. I've got
to
roll something else.
On the way up there, I'm just gonna go ahead and pop myself with my false life till I'm back at 8. God damn it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you took, what, a grand total of 22? So you actually only took 8?
Yeah, I only took like 8 damage out of that.
I really rebounded there at the end.
But back up to 8 temp HP.
Indeed you did.
Great. Can I only do this to myself, or can I do this to other people?
I think it's self-only.
Yeah, it's yourself.
Alright.
Also, even if you could, I bet you the way it would work is that, like, you're like, oh, I can't do it to somebody else, but you don't get the points anymore.
Yeah, really, that'd be my luck.
So, not Zodra.
What?
I've got to think.
Roman?
Nope. Dralos, that one.
I feel
Doesn't even have
low.
a Z in the name.
You are watching this. You're watching this camp just be riled, heading towards the gate. The sun, yes, fighting. Of course, this intentionally losing horrific battle, and you are going to hear a scream. Your ploy does not work on me. And then you're going to hear another woman screaming and just, "Ah! I'll send you to the bridge!"
I'm going
there
to
is
relieve my bridge hound at this.
It takes 5 minutes to get that thing out of the bag.
Damn it.
And Have you read how big the opening of that bag is?
It's not very big.
You can't just shake it and drop it out.
Which is good to know, because at one point I was like, you know what's smart? A bag of holding full of corpses, you know, for necromancy purposes. No. It's like getting, like all your luggage out of a goddamn, like, trunk.
Yeah, you like... I think of the Tetris bottle and how big the opening is. Oh no, that's Dr. Mario. Never mind. Never mind. Completely disregard that. But anyways, yeah, you've got your Bridgehound shoved in the bag. It's going to take 5 minutes to get it out. Dextrin and Reyes have engaged in combat. Do you want to help? Or do you want to try and do anything?
I would just like to note that a round takes 6 seconds, so there's 10 rounds in a minute. That fight will be over by the time you get that thing out of the bag.
You don't trust Reyes to go 1v1 with the boss for 50 rounds?
Oh no. Well, no, I don't trust anybody to. I don't trust anybody to have a fight go that long. Like, it isn't even that I trust her to survive or him to kill her. I'm just, somebody will be dead by the time it's like, I got my hound out. Yeah, we're done.
Either we're all dead.
We're back in Dawkinsdale.
I think I've decided. I am going to engage, and they have not noticed me, so I would like to try and sneak it.
Okay, stepping, roll me initiative. Stepping back into the,
fudge. Brandon, do I have to roll initiative for Tapa now?
No, if Tapa acts here, yes. If Tapa just stays, passive, no.
Well, I guess my question is, because he,
Continual help action.
Then that's pretty much what I was trying to do.
I still have another luck, don't I?
Yes? You get like, what, 3 a day?
Yeah, it's 3 every
I've
month.
only used one.
So you should still have 2.
Yeah, you've got luck.
Slightly better.
Alright, and where is Reyes? I feel like we've been here before.
What, us wondering where Reyes went? Yeah.
No, Draelos and another party member staring down a boss.
Yeah, it was Housick against the Arch-Arcanist.
Yeah.
And to be fair, that went really well. All things considered.
I'm
All
gonna
right.
roll for Tapa. Oh god. And because he and I can communicate and letting me know that Draelos is going in, I'll tell him to help. So
Okay. We'll do this combat and see whose corpse Daxtrin is throwing at you guys as you step in the room. And then that's a roll. End for the night.
D20 plus 3.
Alright.
So Tapa's initiative is going to be 5.
Alright. Daxtrin has rolled a 21 for initiative. Reyes beats him with a 21 with the higher dex modifier. Draelos is at a 16. And
Still
Tapa is
yes,
at 5. Draelos and Daxtrin and Tapa. Alright. At a 21 inside of the chorus chamber of this temple, Reyes is going to be fighting Daxtrin among these bloody murals with blood splashed on the wall and splashing through this ichor as they are trading blows and stuff. Alright, she has multi-attack to attacks with that and the option of a Sun Spear. She is going to attack Daxtrin, and he is going to roll. He's going to use his reactions on each of those, turning one and her Sunshade into a Nat 1. And Draelos is watching this fight. Reyes perfectly attacks at Daxtrin, aiming with precision. He moves out of the way, just like her attack was not even a threat. He turns her 22 into a Nat 1. Her 24, as she comes around, he turns that, stays as a 24, as he foresees it, and he uses his a second reaction to parry it, adding 6 to his AC, and bringing up his battle axe and deflecting her sword. It is his turn. I did
fuck.
not put
His
his
AC.
multi-attack
That's
on.
actually probably fine. Parry, that means he's a battle master, or has battle master die, unless it just is a thing he gets to do all the time.
I hope that's just a thing that's like Battle Master wise.
I just wanted to throw that out there because I used to have parry.
So he crit on that second roll, but I didn't declare it, and I sent it only to me, so I'm going to re-roll it as public, and there we go. All right, he is going to take a multi-attack at Reyes, taking 3 attacks at her. And he is going to deal
Deathly damage. Deathly damage.
he's going to deal a total of 27 points of damage.
You know,
Is this
that's not terrifying. That might sound weird, but that's not terrifying. That's literally just his axe. Like that's. I was expecting modifiers, and so from the sounds of it, it's just the fact we're never going to touch him. Unless I'm missing something, and it's about to get stupid.
Now it's about to get stupid right here because she just suddenly aged 40 years.
All right.
There's the stupid.
No. I never rolled. I never rolled Reyes' health. I put her health formula on her sheet, but I never rolled it.
She has exactly the same amount of health I do.
Reyes takes the damage. It is Draelos' turn.
Time to stab and dodge. Stab
Time
and
to
dodge.
be a hero.
Time to stab and run. See ya, bitch.
Bye, hero.
We could see both your bodies flung at us at the same. Oof. Big oof.
13 and 12 are both going to miss. Daxtrin is going to turn at you, wield the battle axe in 2 hands, and take a legendary action. He
Dodge.
All right. He is going to roll it with disadvantage. He's going to does a 20 hit your AC?
Yes.
He is going to bring the axe down on you and deal 23 points of slashing damage.
He's got great weapon master.
All right.
Will my uncanny dodge cut that in half?
Magical
Yeah.
effects. I believe Uncanny Dodge is for magical effects.
No, it's just everything.
Okay. It burns your reaction, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, you can cut that in half to a 12. All right. That is his turn. it is Tappa's turn. What's Tappa do?
Run.
As a free action, tell me it's gone bad. And still invisible, start offering the help action. Kind of just buzzing around his head, being annoying.
Okay, you can help with anything Tappa can do. What are you helping with specifically?
I was gonna do the help action, but if that's not the case, then
If you want to help, like, with an ability check, you know, say, like, he tries to, like, you know, do whatever's related to that ability. If you want to help with the attack action, you know, you can say, you know, Tappa will, like, flank and, you know, keep trying to point out weaknesses. You can't help him dodge, even though Tappa can take the dodge action. Just doesn't do anything. Just like, don't get hit! Thanks for the help.
Yeah, help with attack actions, I guess.
Okay.
He'll stand on the side so he's causing a flank with Draelos, then provide the help action to Reyes.
Okay. Alright. That is Tappa's turn. At the end of Tappa's turn, Draylin.
I get why you mixed that up, because if Draelos a Daxtrin,
Yeah.
so then fusion.
Daxtrin is going to pick up his axe again and wield it in 2 hands. And he is going to... One took the dodge action, one hasn't. He's gonna... You know what? Evens Reyes, odds Draelos. Odds, he's gonna bring it down on Draelos again. Alright. Oh gosh, I hate when this pops out like that. Why would I ever want that?
Because Daxtrin could use his reaction to just make it the 18?
Yeah, so, the chat window popped out. He burns one of his reactions, and he is going to re-roll one of those dice, and he's not going to use the re-roll of the 15. A 10 is going to miss Draelos as he dodges to the side of this legendary action. It is Reyes' turn at the top of the round. She is going to miss, and he burns an action to make her other one miss too. That is her turn.
She had advantage, correct?
You're right. That first one missed, and the second one is going to... You know what? He'll get hit by 1. Well, no, he doesn't have to get hit by 1. He'll parry it, knocking aside her sword again. He's down 3 reactions. As he is fighting, Draelos is going to notice his eyes are straight white. It doesn't even look like he's paying attention to you guys. Although he is perfectly maneuvering through each of your blows.
I'll watch this episode of Baki.
Brandon, how long until the rest of us get there?
It's going to be some time. You guys, if you look through the live campaign, you guys are on the path of 19. You guys are going up to 19, 232 to 9, and then down to that center area is where the cathedral is, overlooking this whole area. You guys can see it up from where you're at now. However, there is a cliffside between you and the top of it. The courtyard is behind you, and it is filling with undead, marshaling to fight at the gate. The gate is at 21, if you are looking at that picture. Anyone in the live campaign, if you scroll up and click, you'll see what I'm talking about. That said, this is... One of these people are going to drop, and then the other one is going to drop instantly, too. If you guys want, we can just roll both of them drop. But I was planning on going to 8:30 tonight, and ending there. Because he's dealing about 50 damage a round, and it's going to be about 3 rounds before one of them drop. All right, we're just going to keep going with this round.
Well, so the only trepidation I have with this, with doing that is like I feel like they'll hit him at some point. And I'd like to know. I'm very optimistic, but I feel like somebody will get a hit off.
My biggest concern is taking away Eric's agency by just scripting him.
That too,
Yeah.
At the very least, if we're gonna, if we're gonna,
that's why I was giving him the opportunities to act, because he can easily run, hide, carry a message, sacrifice himself, etc., 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 etc. There are billions of chances for Draelos to be a scumbag or a hero. Alright, so that was Reyaz's turn. It's Daxtron's turn. He takes 3 attacks, 2 at Reyaz and 1 at Draelos. Good!
Is Draelos still dodging?
Flippin' Lord! Draelos is dodging till the end of his... He can see the future! Okay,
This is what happens when Brandon decides to roll like a god. We all die.
So, what we found where he died, it was...
I didn't declare it. I meant for that, I was too stunned by the critical, for that last one to be a Great Weapon Master. But since I didn't declare it, I'm not going to hit you with it.
With dodge, doesn't he have disadvantage and can't be crit anyway?
No, you can still be crit.
You just disadvantage on attack rolls. All right.
Yeah, so I mean, a double crit would double crit you.
So Reyaz takes 8 plus 3 is going to be 11 plus 11 slashing damage is 22, and Draelos takes 16. Where is my pencil? Alright.
So, if we somehow win this fight...
Reyaz is bloodied.
Bet so. I don't see us winning this fight anymore, guys.
It'll be fine.
Variables. Too many variables.
Alright, so it's my turn, yes?
It is your turn.
You're still standing?
Yeah, you took that 13, that was a misclick. You took 16 points of slashing damage.
I already subtracted it.
Okay.
Like a boss, I'm going to throw Alchemist Fire at his feet and run away.
Alright.
The smartest move ever.
He makes a dexterity save against it. I think it's not very much to beat. Alright, and you take the disengage action, or do you I think you can disengage or dash with your bonus action.
My cunning action makes the disengage as a bonus, yes.
Okay, that would be your best bet. You can get 30 feet away from him. Alright, DC 10 dexterity saving throw. I rolled it in front of me, and his check was a 12, but I didn't roll it so you guys could see, so I'm going to re-roll it there. I rolled 2. The 11 is going to pass. Alright.
God damn.
He didn't roll it with advantage, I just misclicked. So, the square in front of him is on fire. Oh, wait. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. It's an improvised weapon attack against him. And it's a DC 10 check to put himself out. So, go ahead and make me an attack roll against him. And that it will be on his round if he chooses to put it out.
It's with advantage, by the way. Because
He's
top
just
is
going to make it miss.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with advantage. Alright. And this is going to be a 21. Is going to hit his AC. He cannot parry range attacks.
Sweet. So
The
damage
fire hits him. It's 1d4.
It bleeds,
It's at the start of his turn. You don't have to roll it. I'll handle rolling it. Alright, so he is on fire, wielding this axe between you. You disengage and run away.
the
Ray...
mental picture is scary as hell, by the way.
Yeah, I'm like...
You've just made it more intimidating.
Alright. He is going to turn to go after you. And it is Tappa's turn. Tappa takes the help action, or is Tappa run away?
Oof. Yeah, takes the help action.
Alright. Reyes, at the top of the round, takes her multi-attack at Daxtrin. She makes a melee attack, and he is obviously going to parry it.
You should have disadvantage given the distraction of being just lit on fire.
Yeah, but it's the fact that he goes up to 24 AC.
How many times can he fucking parry something?
As a reaction. He gets him back on his turn.
That's so fucking broken!
Well, this is 2 people fighting a boss who has the action economy to fight 6 people.
This is so broken.
I blame Anthony.
I blame Anthony.
He's going to parry off her hit, and like seeing the futility of her weapons, she is going to, as he turns his attention to Draelos, she's going to try and grapple him.
That doesn't feel smart.
No,
She's trying to take one for the team.
That's nice. I don't have the emotional attachment necessary to care. It's like when Nappa killed Tien.
I'm just kind of standing here like, I really appreciate you. Bye, bitch.
Why does he keep rolling twice when I click it once? Okay. Alright, so she's going to try and grapple him, substituting one of her attacks for a grapple action. And he is going to step out of the way. As she does, he's going to swing his axe in his hand and say, you won't be satisfied until I send you back to Mari in pieces! And he's going to use a legendary action on her turn and bring it down as a great weapon attack. And she'll dodge out of the way of that. And I'll roll him a percentage. I'll roll him a percentage failure on that. Oh, he can portend it. So wait, that's not the right roll. Here we go. All right, he rolls a d20, seeing his initial failure, and he's going to swap it to a 24 and hit her. And she's minus 5.
A 19.
Yeah. So that's a 19. It is still going to hit her, and he deals damage. She takes 19 points of slashing damage. Draelos sees she is still alive when he flees, bringing what's her one sword up to defend herself, it pressing against her chest and spitting out blood. That said, she's still fighting. It's his turn.
6 more seconds.
Yeah. Why?
Get all the crits out now. Get all the crits out now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and she is down. He is going to plant his axe into her once, twice, 2 hands, and a final time, and her arm goes limp as her sword falls to the side. The ichor on the floor is now filled with the green glowing substance and her blood. And we'll end there with Draelos dashing away.
Oh, I mean, are we going to be able to get there? Like,
Well,
Like, are we?
Dralos can move at 90 feet around. He can only move at 80
No, I
feet
meant
around.
no. I meant like we're not gonna be able to save him, but like, are we gonna be able to be like, "Sup, bitch," and then end like?
No, you guys still have a vampire lord floating around the outside of this place to
Hey,
deal
fuck
with.
that vampire lord.
All right,
Damn it.
this is going to be your guys' climax next session.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm still alive, so
Yeah.
For now.
That is going to be it for tonight. We'll do. Do you guys want experience at the end of this?
No, there's no point.
it
Okay.
makes sense to do it at the end of
Yeah.
the full thing.
We'll
Like,
do
you
it at
can't
the
just
end
get
of the
level
next
up in the middle of it.
session.
It's perfectly like right. It's like it doesn't matter because yeah, we can't level up in the middle, and also I can't put experience on a corpse. So
Hey, there's only one corpse so far.
yeah, he made that corpse easy. So
All right. Yeah, your guys' next session. You'll be the first group to go into their climax. It's going to be on the 16th of February. Can everybody make that?
Yeah, I
can
should
do
be
that.
able to.
All
I
right.
want to cry.
Yeah, I should be able. This is
Oh, here we go. We'll go there. Everybody else, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed.